Field in line. They're sent off. They're coming up toward us. They're spread right across the course. Beyonce is the one racing near the stand fence. Toward that side too, Lear Jet is showing some speed. First K-Boy left out of it. Green Beret and ANS Express have drifted over toward the center. Pocket Ace is over there, but the rider looks to be having problems. His feet not in the irons. Over on the far side, a Patch of Fire is also trying to make some ground. Black Rocket is also in a handy position on the far side in the blue cap, and the rider on first K-Boy has gone to the floor as Beyonce races under the stand fence. Over toward the far side, that's Black Rocket in the blue cap now beginning to drift across, and he looks to have the overall lead. Green Beret chasing, then the riderless horse Gold Runner on the far side, but it's a Black Rocket being driven out by Ameth Robles. Black Rocket will get there first. Gold Runner is second. Coming on from behind, that's Mark Treasure. Then we have Green Beret, Beyonce, close between ANS Express and Learjet. In the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of today's 10th, number 2, Black Rocket, a 3-year-old Dark Bay or Brown Filly by Vanadium, Quick Burst by Explodent, Brenham Stables Limited, Old Oak Ridge Farms, Train Gary Subratie, the rider Ameth Robles. Second one, Gold Runner. Third 8, Mark Treasure. Fourth 11, Green Beret. Now goes in. Field in line for the Joseph Arman Memorial Trophy, 1820 meters. They're off. Sir Dane staggers out at the back, gives the rest a jump. Vetta Jones breaks well down against the rail as they enter that clubhouse turn. Serious Business on the outside. Saga Boy right there right. Royal Victress widest of them all. War Hero in between horses. There goes Ian's Gold. Sir Dane now hustled from the back of the pack, and it's Sir Dane who charges into the lead as they make their way toward the final 7. Sir Dane out in front and slipping off by 3 to 4 lengths. Serious Business restrained back in second. Royal Victress now moving down on the outside of Vetta Jones right against the fence as they're over onto the backstretch proper. War Hero in the blue cap races next. A break back to Saga Boy as they leave the 6. Private Card has running to do from there, ahead of only 2, Ian's Gold and Miss May. Continuing their run on the far side, they'll now get to the 5/8 pole. Royal Victress on the outside. Sir Dane now asked to be put in between horses. Serious Business is right there against the fence. War Hero joining them. So this group tightly bunched up. Private Card watching them and could be a threat. Saga Boy also in a strong position. Ian's Gold is ridden along. And then we have Miss May and we have a faller at the back of the field. It's Vetta Jones, but one of them has gone down. That could be Royal Victress. They've left the 3 and it's not Royal Victress. Royal Victress still in the race. Sir Dane is the faller as the field now leave the 5/16th, and it's a War Hero in the blue cap who turns for home. Saga Boy over on the rail. Private Card comes a running wide. These 3 across the course. A break back to right there Miss May. Over on the far side, Serious Business left out of it, but it's a battle up front as they arrive at the quarter pole, and Private Card now snatches the lead. War Hero fights on. Saga Boy in behind them and holding on for third. A 16th of a mile to run. It's a Private Card pushed out by Omar Walker, and Private Card wins the Joseph Arman Memorial Trophy. War Hero second, Saga Boy third, Miss May fourth. Please note there's a stewards inquiry, and in the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner, number 3, Private Card, a 3-year-old bay colt by Coded Warning, Rustic Native by Irish Quest, bred Kenneth Gooden, owned Vincent L. and Mrs. Monica Edwards, trained Vincent Edwards, the rider Omar Walker. And it's the second win for Omar Walker. Second 5, War Hero. Third 6, Saga Boy. Fourth 7, Miss May. Splits 27-1, 52-4, 118-2, 145-1 for a mile. 1,820 meters raced in 159.4. The margins 1.5 by 4.
Seven and a half furlongs. They're off. Reggae Rock comes away quickly. Skyforce urged to go for the lead on the outside. Esquire moving in between them. Patara races further back as they leave the intersection of the course and run away toward the sixth. Rip Current settled down in behind the leading group. Early Dreams on his outside and Sajadu Baba now asked to progress from the back, but they're packed fairly tightly. No more than 5.5 lengths separates them as they run toward the 5/8. Reggae Rock out in front by a length. Esquire staying calm in second. Skyforce rated on the outside. Patara, here goes Early Dreams and Sajadu Baba now launching attacks. Rip Current just trailing, but they're still packed tight as they arrive at the half mile. A wide open affair from here. Reggae Rock is racing down near the rail. Esquire now pulling alongside to test him. Skyforce settled down in behind. So Jadu Baba and Early Dreams out wide. There goes Patara getting a run against the fence. And these are packed tight like sardines in a can. Rip Current joins them too as they all leave the 5/16th. Esquire out in front will come into the lane. Here's Rip Current now with a kick against the fence. And Rip Current, by virtue of running the rail and taking the shorter route, now picks it up over Esquire. Patara shaken hard on the outside of horses. Rip Current, the stick out in the right hand by Arron Chatrie. They leave the furlong pole with a good lead. Patara chasing on the outside. Esquire one paced over on the rail, but it's all Rip Current coming away on the Chatrie, and Rip Current will win by 5 or more over Patara and Esquire. Close between them, but Patara gets second over Esquire. Early Dreams is fourth. In the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of the third, 2 Rip Current. She's a 4-year-old bay filly by Western Classic. Tropical Wave by With Approval. Bred Stephen and Valentine Chung, also the owners. Trained Spencer Chung, the rider. Arron Chatrie. Second 1 Patara. Third 6 Esquire. Fourth 3 Early Dreams. Running time 1,500 meters, 1 minute 33 and 1. Field in line, 5 furlongs straight. They're off. Unleash the Power, High Cube, Rail Minister. They came away fairly well over toward the far side. Prince of Arabia and Time of Storm are running pretty quickly. And behind those toward the center, Odin. Under the stands, a Naki Saki races up there, leading over Sir Rohan Lal Babar on that side. Unsung Hero the Grey not too far off it. High Cube is tacking over there too. Rail Minister is tacked toward the center of the course. Blazing Star over on the far side with catching up to do, along with Hackleton now finding stride as they run away inside the last quarter. Naki Saki is traveling powerfully. He's the one racing under the stands. He's right up there with the fractions. Rail Minister now beginning to find his top stride as they now run away toward the final furlong on the far side. Hackleton now begins his run. Odin coming at them along with Prince of Arabia, but it's Rail Minister and Hackleton on the far side beginning to explode. Here's Odin now with a kick in between horses, but Rail Minister has it over Hackleton and Odin. Prince of Arabia has finished in fourth, Nakisaki fifth. In the winner's enclosure, the unofficial winner of today's sixth for Rail Minister. A 3-year-old chestnut colt by Royal Minister Lavalier by Premiership, bred Royalton de Cambrai, owned a Trevor Dunkley Sr. and Trevor Dunkley Jr., trained Anthony Nunes, the rider Shane Ellis. Second 1 Hackleton. Third 8 Odin. Fourth 10 Prince of Arabia. Fifth 16 Naki Saki.